for preseason. I completely get it. I understand it. I understand it. It is preseason. But this team does look really good. And comparing them to the past preseasons and just how much depth that they have and their attitude going into these games and just how everyone individually has improved. And on top of it, we don't have anybody back. And on top of it, these preseason games have actually been competitive. And on top of it, with them being competitive, I never once felt like the Spurs didn't have it in the bag or they weren't going to win. Very convincing wins and a lot to deal with. And we have nowhere near the firepower that we're going to have once the season's actually kicking off. Fox, for instance, is our second best player on this team. Sohan is our second best defender on this team. We have neither one of those, and we look this good. Like I said, I know it's preseason, but I'm basically basing it off of the first 3 quarters of a lot of these games. And then even in the fourth, our third stringers go in there, and they play exceptionally hard, and they play smart. It just seems like the whole team knows the assignment. It reminds me, they're not as good as this team, but it reminds me of like our last championship team where even the end of the bench guys played exceptionally well and they knew what they were doing, even if they didn't play, actual minutes. Anyways, with that being said, I want to go over another one of these post games that we did not get a chance to get to yet. Didn't realize Mitch Johnson had dropped one, so we definitely got to listen to what Mitch Johnson has to say. What you guys want to do? You want to do Castle? Or you want to do Harper? Let's do both. Yeah, why not both? We got a game coming up. Why not both? We'll do both. I'll start with Castle.
Felt great. So I was waiting to get out there watching them games, but yeah, it felt good. It's always good to be on the court off of injury, obviously.
So do you think it's more fun to play than to watch, especially in the preseason?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was also good watching my teammates go out there and do well, but being on the court with them was obviously a different feeling. Yeah.
You came out of it okay. Your wind was there. Everything was the same as normal.
I mean, yeah, it took me a little second to get going. That little first thing, I was a little tired. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, I mean, I got used to it pretty quick.
Getting used to playing with some of the new guys. You're out there with Dylan a little bit, Luke a little bit.
I mean,
That was Fasel for a split second. He looks nothing like Fasel. They look nothing alike. Like, not even remotely. Their hair, that's it. They look nothing alike.
training camp is when I kind of got used to playing with them, but I mean, obviously being on the court in the game, not playing against each other is a different setting. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to take more reps, take more time.
It was the hair. Yeah.
Preseason or whatever, but like, how important is winning these games to you? I think it's not as big as winning regular season, but for a team that hasn't won a lot, it's important.
Who Castle does look like? I brought this up before. I'll tell you who Castle looks like. Here we go. Oh, that's a weird one. I'm gonna go with this one. Here we go. If you're curious at who Castle looks like, looks like T.I. He looks like a young T.I. You can't tell me he doesn't. A little bit. If I said that was his cousin, you will believe me. You will believe me. If I said they were cousins, you believe me. Even look at the nose. They have the same type of nose. Yeah.
No, definitely. I mean, you want to win any game you get on the court. So, I mean, yeah, just being able to go out there, fight through adversity, it helps us with film, being able to go back and look at what we did wrong. But, I mean, yeah, that's what the preseason is for. Go out there and mess up so we can fix it. But, I mean, we've been doing good.
We're going to be top defense in the league. Yeah, I agree with you. Because at one of these games, not this one, was it against the Jazz? I think it was the Jazz? I think so. where the Spurs looked absolutely awful offensively for a big chunk of that game, but they stayed in it. And even though they should have been losing in last season, they would have been losing by a large margin. They stayed ahead the entire time, and it was based on defense. So, yeah, that's what makes them so dangerous. And also with Wemby on I'm just thinking, like, you have so many lineups that you can throw out there, but if you're not doing that well offensively, you just need to slow down the opposing team. I don't even see the best teams out there being able to just destroy our defense. If you got Wemby, Sohan, Castle out there all together, shoot, you can even throw in Carter. That's not going to happen. I don't know if Carter Bryant's going to be playing with all those guys, but you put Carter Bryant in there. Fox is a decent defender. Like, I don't know, bro. You're not scoring on that squad. You just not. I don't see how you score on that squad.
It's preseason, so we just got to keep it going.
Like the way those deep bench guys are holding on to games when starters and regulars
Yeah, I mean, we have our bench is loaded. I mean, we have a lot of guys on our team. You know, we have a lot of lineups we can play. So, I feel like we feel comfortable with any five we got out there.
I'll ask you about Harrison Barnes. What can you learn from him in the season plus
I mean, I feel like the main thing learning from HB is just being a pro. Probably just getting everything on time, taking care of your body, just the little stuff. With HB, I feel like he does all of that to a T. So,
by the way, all the people that saying like Harrison Barnes shouldn't start because of how bad he's been, I don't agree. He should certainly start, but I wouldn't overreact with his performances in preseason. Also shows how good we are that he can perform this poor during preseason. We still managed to make it happen. Hold on. If I go to game log. All right. So here, I'll take a look at this season first. So this season, as you can see, he's been horrid, right? 0 for 3, 2 for 7, 0 for 6, 1 for 7. And I only focus in on shooting because that's basically what you're asking him to do, right? He's not like a Steph Castle where he'll have a bad shooting performance, but there's other avenues of his game that you need from him as well. You know, staying with like a Sohan. Like Harrison Barnes, it's mostly scoring. But if you look at last season during preseason, he was also pretty awful. Horrible games until the very last game of the preseason, in which he went 4 for 5. 2 for 8, 1 for 3, 2 for 7, 2 for 7, right? And then, let's see, we go the year before that. I think he had a couple good ones in here. No, he didn't. Well, he had one 5 for 8, then he went 5 for 11. That's okay. 2 for 4, 1 for 6, 2 for 5. That's all right. Not great though. And here, we'll do one more year. Let's go a year back. Yeah, he was horrible. 1 for 5, 5 for 11. That's okay. 4 for 9. That's all right. 1 for 10. So yeah, I mean, as far as Harrison Barnes having bad performances during preseason, nothing new, and nothing to really be worried about. And I certainly wouldn't jump to the conclusion that he shouldn't start. I think he should start as small forward still. We'll see what happens. You know, if they don't do it, that's fine. But I think that he is totally fine starting along. So this won't be day one because I don't think a couple of these guys will be back. But along with Sohan, Wemby, Fox, and well, the shooting guard is up for debate. I think that they'll probably go with Devin Vassell. I would like to see Dylan Harper. But even if they went with Castle or Champagny, honestly, you can go with anybody. And I wouldn't really be that upset, honestly. We'll see.
Being able to...
Who's my favorite new player? Like that we just got? Dylan Harper. If I had to choose. Hey, Clan, the Western Conference is top heavy with teams improving their rosters. You think Spurs can get into the playoffs? Yeah, dude. Spurs will not only... I'll make this statement right now. Not only will they make the playoffs or get in the playoffs, I think they will convincingly be in the playoffs. Like, I think we'll be one of those best teams in the West. I really do believe in this team. Like, they're really good. Yeah, I think that we'll convincingly be in there. Like 4th seed, 3rd seed, 4th seed. That good. And I think we'll consistently be in that spot as well. And there's a few teams that I think got worse. Do you guys think the Memphis Grizzlies got better? I feel like the Memphis Grizzlies got worse. I don't know how you guys feel about the Warriors. I feel like that's kind of up in the air. Yeah, I say top 5. Yeah, we'll be. I think we'll convincingly be in there.
To hear that from him and watch him do it. I mean, seeing how long he's been playing, obviously he's doing
I
something.
feel like Minnesota gonna fall off. I haven't kept up with Minnesota enough.
Right,
So T-Wolves are lacking depth. Is that what you guys are saying?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been practicing with them all summer, but it definitely feels good to be back on the court together. From Vic?
Yeah.
I'd say he got a lot stronger. I mean, he has another year under his belt, so obviously his IQ raised a lot more. I think he's becoming a lot more of a willing passer. I mean, with how much attention he brings, and also with his height, he can see over the defense real well. So I think he's getting everybody involved to start the game, and then finding his own shots throughout it. Yeah.
Man, this team is so great, and they got such quality guys. I see why Keldon looked so sick when those rumors were going around that he could be traded. Because, I mean, who would want to leave? Who would want to leave? Warriors are old and suck. Watching Dallas versus Lakers right now. Oh, how's that going? Maybe I should watch that. Cooper Flag playing? Got prepped for opening night. What you mean? Man, I need to get some hot wings for opening night. I need to sell. This is the 22nd, right? The first game. I need to celebrate. I need to do something. I might do that. I might go out of town. Cause what day is it? Chat, let me know what day. Yeah, let me know what day it lands on. Is it like a Wednesday or is it a weekend? Please tell me it's a weekend. If it's a Wednesday, it's fine. I can manage to do it. It's a Wednesday? Okay, I can manage to do that. I can manage to go out and get some wings. I have to drive. Unless I go to Buffalo Wild Wings that's near me, which Buffalo Wild Wings is okay. But if you want some real hot wings, I got to drive out like an hour. And I'll do it. Next Wednesday? Wait, it's next Wednesday? What? It is next Wednesday. Isn't it a late game? It's a late game, right? I can make that happen. I'm going to make that happen, bro. I'm going to make that happen. I get paid this week. I'm going to make that happen. Anyways, before we get into the next interview, big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this video, this live stream, this channel. Great people over there. If you guys are interested at all in daily fantasy sports, this is what you want to do, okay? You want to go to Sleeper. Speaking of us starting the season literally a week from now, the NBA will be on here pretty soon, but you still have the NFL if you guys are really interested in the NFL, if you know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So if I'm making picks, they're kind of random, right? I'll have way more fun when the NBA season going, and I can show you guys some picks. But right now, you can do NFL, MLB, all that good stuff. NHL is on here as well. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. If you don't want to do any daily fantasy sports, I don't know why, because you'll get 100% match up to $100 using promo code CLAN. Wait, there we go. Promo code CLAN. It's the opposite. So promo code CLAN. You'll get a 100% match up to $100. But if you're not interested in that at all, one part that's really cool, I think, is the fact that if you go to NBA, well, I mean, you can go to anything in NBA, you have a plethora of stats, live stats, news, injury updates, just anything you want that's all pertaining to basketball. So if you guys are interested, go download it. It's really great. But yeah, don't take my word for it. Download it and see for yourself, okay? See for yourself. All right, let's go ahead and go into. I just accidentally exited out of that. Let's go to our boy Harp. Yo, Clan, have you tried that monster menu at Burger King? Okay, hold that thought. After this, we'll take a look, okay? That feels like a live stream exclusive discussion.
It felt good, just being out there playing with the guys, getting our chemistry together, and I think just getting my win back day by day, game by game. So it definitely felt great being out there and winning.
Okay, unironically, I just realized this. I kind of have my hair like his most of the time. Like when I'm just out and about, when I'm out in the wild. That's usually how I got my hair. Huh. Went through phases, man. You guys remember when I was dyeing my hair? And then people said it was like Sohan. I wasn't doing it because of Sohan. I just thought it looked cool. But yeah, I was dyeing my hair. But yeah, now my hair is like that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Denver is old. Yeah, they're still, they're still going to be pretty good, I think.
Is the speed or anything surprising you, or do you feel like you playing it pretty well?
I mean, I think a little bit of everything. I mean, everyone at level is good, is just as good as everyone else. So I mean, just trying to find that edge and where you fit in at, I think was the biggest thing. But overall, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just basketball. You gotta go out there and play.
Last game was your first game in preseason tonight. It was Steph's turn to make his debut. How do you think he kind of looked and fit in and all that good stuff?
He played great. I mean, I think first stint he was out there. I think you could see the difference out there. It was just the full court pressure, to speeding them up, to get into the rim, making the right plays. So I mean, I think he did what he always do. He go out there and perform. Exactly. I mean, from me to him to Fox to Keldon, everyone.
Kid is going to be a star, man. Yeah, for sure. You know, I posted something on Twitter and people were like, well, duh, he's a second overall pick. But like, I think sometimes I bring stuff up and people think like I'm just making it up out of thin air, and it's not true. So I posted something where I said like Dylan Harper is great day one. And it was kind of a I told you so type deal. It shouldn't be controversial, but like there legitimately were people, and they do this every year, where they're like, let them play a game first. Let's see them first. I don't know. And it's always these people that never watched them at all or didn't do any research on the player. It happens all the time. And yeah, so when I said like he could be a day one starter, or he kind of should be, he's that good. People were just like, oh, he has to play. He's not better than Castle yet. And it's like, you don't even know this player, you know? He is top tier. He is genuinely top tier. No offense to I mean, this is how good Dylan Harper is. No offense to Castle, but like, yeah, he's better. I don't know what to say. He just is. He's just better. Some guys you just know day one, especially you're a top pick usually. But yeah, I don't think there's too many people on this team better than him. I mean, there's like Wemby, Fox. I don't know if I would go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go. Defense, no, he's a good defender too. He's not like an elite defender, but he's a good defender. His decision making, yes. His scoring ability, his speed, decision making, just overall scoring. He's just better. Yeah, I don't know. Way better scorer. Yeah, like he's that good. I would say he's our third best. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I'll put ahead of him. I think he might be our third best player. Yeah.
Putting pressure on the rim, I think that's one of our strong points. And I think that we're all very hard to stop. And once we're all healthy, you kind of pick your poison.
We've been here a few months, been around a little while. What have you picked up from Harrison Barnes?
Just, I think, his work.
Castle has the dunking and better defense, but Harper outclassed him in everything else. Dunking? Harper got some sneaky athleticism. But like we're talking like scoring at the rim. I mean, who cares about the dunking? I know what you're saying, because yeah, that dunk contest was crazy, but like scoring at the rim, Harper's better.
His work ethic. He's the first one in the gym all the time. He does the little things right. He talks, he cuts hard, finishes cuts, just little things like that I think a lot of people don't appreciate unless you're a true basketball fan. So I mean, just little things like that.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about?
Talks.
Oh, Harrison Barnes.
Just, I think
everyone's asking about Harrison Barnes.
his work ethic. He's the first one in the gym all the time. He does the little things right. He talks, he cuts hard, finishes cuts, just little things like that I think.
No, not scoring, just the athleticism, explosiveness clan. Are you saying that you feel like Harper isn't a better scorer than Castle? Give Castle that athleticism. I mean, I think they're both athletic, just in different ways. Harper is ridiculously athletic. Are you saying that you think that Castle's a better scorer than him? Oh, not scoring, just the athleticism. So you're saying he's a better athlete. I don't know. I don't even know if I agree with that. Harper's ridiculous. I think it just shows up in a different way. Castle has explosiveness at the rim. Harper is sneaky, like you said. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine, but like, it doesn't take away from the fact that Dylan Harper is a better scorer at the rim, you know?
A lot of people don't appreciate unless.
I think Castle is stronger. Harper's really strong, y'all. Watch his post. Pay attention next game. Pay attention to his post moves. He's gonna have some scoring in post. If I don't see why he wouldn't play, but watch his strength. Watch his strength in the post. When he does a post move, he is very strong. He will move you.
You're a true basketball fan, so I mean, just little things like that.
It's fine if you say Castle's stronger. I'm just saying, like, let's not underestimate how strong Harper is. Dylan Harper is a better player in general. We got Spurs goggles on because it's friendly fire. But if Castle wasn't a Spur, this wouldn't be a debate. That is a fine point. That is a fine point. Now, one thing that we were discussing last time, and I got a little backlash from this, where we were asking, or people were asking, like, who's better, Castle or Fasale? And I felt as if Fasale was better, but I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about that.
I guess he gave you the pass for your first basket tonight. Is that kind of
Yeah, Harper does have better IQ, but Castle is not like Harper is closer to what you expect out of a point guard. Castle can run point guard, but Castle is more of a Swiss Army knife, even more so than Harper, right? Both of them are, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Castle a lot of times can be more so like a connector, more so, move them in positions or whatnot. I don't know. What's up? Why are we putting our guys against each other? We're not. It's fine. I mean, we can talk about the 2014 Spurs and do the same thing, say who's better than whoever, but, not saying that all of them are important. I mean, we have a lot of depth. You start Harper day one, clan? I would. I wasn't aware that he was going to be ready in the preseason, so I went back on that. But yeah, I'll go back to my original stance that I think he should. It will be nice, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. I think we're talking about what he sees out there, what I see out there. I'm new to this league. He's been in this league a pretty long time, so I mean, I think I got a lot to learn from him and the rest of the vets. I mean, I couldn't explain it. I think it's like I went from playing with a good solid big man to playing with a 7'5" who could do everything. I mean,
can we designate Castle as small forward, or is he too small for that? No, Castle can run small forward. I mean, but if we're talking about starters, I mean, we have Harrison Barnes right there. You know what I mean? But no, Castle can run small forward. He's very versatile.
I seen him. I see him out there. He looks like a point guard half the time. So I mean, just little things like that. How much attention he brings to the team is honestly, it's great.
Nice. But yeah, but the whole thing that we were talking about when it came to Devin Fasale and Castle, the question was, because when I see Devin Fasale and he's on, he's better than Castle, right? But overall, like just defensively of what Castle brings consistently. I feel like you get consistent. I could be wrong here. You guys can say I'm wrong. It's fine. I don't have a strong stance on this opinion. But I feel like what you can get consistently from Castle defensively is pretty great compared to what you get consistently out of Devin Vassell. Because you don't really get anything consistently out of Devin Vassell other than him being a legitimate outside threat where guys have to hone in on him and he creates space just from his presence, right? That's what you get from him consistently. But when Devin Vassell is on, Castle isn't even touching that. At least offensively, he's not even touching that. So it's kind of the question, who, I don't know. And it's also a fun discussion to have because another reason why I don't feel like this is, talking bad about our guys is because before it was very cut and dry, who's it was Wemby's the best and then there's everyone else, right? It was Wemby, couple tiers down, and then you got Devin Vassell and Sohan, and then it's just everybody else. But now it's we could have discussions dang, this player is so good. Is this player, how good is he compared to, and we won't have all these guys forever, right? Some of these guys are gonna have to be moved eventually. So it's fine to think about. And it's not crapping on anybody either. I think all of them are great and all of them are important. Yeah, but Devin is on once a week. Yeah, that's true. But if we're talking about last season, this could change this season because Castle does look better. But last season, Castle was off most of the time. Offensively, he was actually horrible. It's just that he was pretty smart with the ball. And he plays such good defense that people didn't really notice it, or Spurs fans kind of looked the other way. But offensively, compared to his peers in the league, he was horrible. All facets, he was horrible. It's amazing we can have discussions about our two guards by having All-Star and Fox. This team's a problem going forward for the league. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. The commentator's going to compare. Who? Horrible? Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. Yeah, I wasn't prepared to talk about it here. Let me see. Steph. Is there any way of finding this? Advanced statistics. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So this one's fine. Well, this one isn't that in depth. Hold on, if I go to shooting. Shots per. Yeah, pretty doggone bad. So if you look here, Steph Castle's shooting chart, you can see around the perimeter he was really terrible. Corners weren't too bad, 38%. Actually, I don't know how that compares around the league, but that should be the highest. But 22%, 29%, 24%, mid-range, very low, and even near the basket, right at 50%, which, yeah, it says worse than 70% of players. Let's see here. Right here is better than 58%. That's worse than 62% of the players. Worse than 89% of players. Worse than 75% of players. Worse than 88% of players. And if you go to advanced points per game, he was better than 83% of players, but effective field goal percentage was only more than 21% of players. And then true shooting percentage was a 52%. And that was only more than 26% of players. So he was it was bad. Like he was bad scoring wise. What he gets love for is ball handling. Oh, you can't see it. Ball handling is what he get love for. Because you can see here, metric estimating Steph Curry's ball handling ability. He was better than 86%. And then assist-wise, rate shows the percentage of teammate field goals. Steph Castle assisted while on the floor. He was better than 83% of players. So yeah, he took care of the ball, and that's what made him look so good. But scoring-wise, yeah, he was one of the worst in the league. Yeah. Yeah, so when I say it was horrible, like I know it, like the chatter said, like we have the Spurs goggles on. I know that seems like harsh, but he was. Doesn't take away from anything. I mean, he looks much better this season, and defensively he was really good. And I like Castle a lot, and I think he can be something like legitimately serious. And he plays smart. He's just a good player. He's a really good player, but it's not. I know the rookie of the year was nice, but, it was bad. It was pretty bad. But when the rest of the team, I mean, when our team overall wasn't that great, especially after All-Star break, when it's not that great, like, obviously you're going to, gravitate towards anything that has a little bit more positivity towards it. So, yeah, so that's the question. It's like, who would you say is better? Actually, out of curiosity, yeah, he was better. Devin Vassell was better. He's not that great still, though. More than about 49% of players effective field goal percentage. See shooting. It's better than 54% of player. Yeah, he was pretty mid compared to other players around league, I guess. Better than 64. Ooh, this corner was nasty. Better than 86% of players in that right corner. Yeah, shooting wise, he was way better. What's Wemby's? Oh, that's a good question. Victor, I think Vic is like high on everything. I think he's like freakishly high on everything. Let's see. Yeah, points per game, better than 96% of players. Effective field goal percentage, better than 68%. True shooting percentage, better than 71%. Teamwork, what is teamwork? Mixed teamwork ranks Victor Wembanyama based on how much his presence creates positive margin for the team compared to the other players of the league. 86% is better than 86%. Ball handling, pretty high. Defense, 95. Who was better? Better than 95%. Rebounding, better than 93%. Usage rate, 96%. Like, he was just high on everything. And then shooting. Yeah, freak. Absolute freak. Freak numbers. Around the rim, better than 92%. Yeah, he was pretty doggone good. You guys got me so curious now. Sohan's gonna be. Let's see what Sohan's is. Let's go advance. Yeah, effective field goal percentage. That's better than Devin Vassell's, isn't it? 69%. True shooting percentage, better than 69% of players. Ball handling, pretty decent. What you expect though. Shooting. Yeah, he didn't take that many. That's the problem. Like right here, 50%, but he only took 14. He only took 15 over here. He only took 20 for the season. Only took 19 right here. Yeah, he just didn't attempt a lot of threes, but it was pretty horrible around this area. And then 62%. He was very Very great right here. He didn't take any. Yeah, all of it were like pick and rolls and cuts. Still good. Really good. What's the website? The website is 3stepsbasket.com. Yeah. Wimby is an anomaly, man. He's ridiculous. Yeah, that's what it's called. 3stepsbasket.com. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good website. Anyways,